Hi everyone, Lee Magpie here, and today we're going to look at all three of these Jurassic World Epic Evolution Wild Raw, and we've got the Ekrixinatorsaurus, I'm hoping I pronounced that right, and the Gryposuchus and Meglosaurus. I'm hoping I have pronounced all three of them right. I am a bit late to the game and getting these, so that's why I'm reviewing them all together. They are out. They've been out for like a month in the UK. I don't know how long they've been out in the US, but I finally got my hands on them and I'm ready to do a review. And I'm very excited to open all of these. I've had them in my in the packaging for a while. I've had some other little projects in between, but they're finally out, and I can't wait to get them out the packaging. And they retail for £20 from Smyths, so get your hands on them. There's a few things I want to talk about, like um the teeth are a bit different. We've got a new mechanism, but I'm pretty sure you all know about all these now since I'm a bit late to the game, but still, and yeah, a few little bits and bobs I want to talk about. And the back of the packaging shows you, obviously all of them are compatible with the Jurassic World Facts app. So I'll let you pause away and scan away. This habitat shows you mountains. It's like a mountain habitat, I think. And then obviously we've got a water one. And then we have like a, I think it's like deserty. I don't know. I haven't really looked much into the new packaging on the habitats, but I think that's pretty much what they are. All three of them look absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to get them out of the packaging. So without further ado, I'm going to get all three out of the packaging. So everyone, I've got all three of them out of the packaging. They all look really awesome. My favourite one is this one, then second this one, and then third this one. But all of them I really like for individual reasons. What I've noticed though with Mattel is they've actually started changing the teeth. So they've given these teeth where, I'll use this one for example, of where they've sculpted the teeth sharp, and I think they've actually embedded, like, done the sculpt where they put them individually into the head of the figure. So, but they're actually done where they look sharp, but when you press down, they don't hurt you. And I really like how they've done that. You can see the teeth individually now. As before, they was kind of molded together. There was a bit more smoothed over. And overall, that looks a lot more better, I personally think. And they've done it on all three of these. And I think they're gonna probably do it on further species as well. And we have the new mechanism, which makes them all like, you can turn them like that. They've determined how, depending on how you want to articulate the jaw, you have to move the button, and that's how it'll be, which I think is really, really cool. And that looks absolutely awesome, and that sounded really awesome as well. And you can actually see the teeth on this one, how they've, for example, how you can see they've done the teeth individually in the jaw as a separate piece. But first, we'll have a look at this one. So since I've talked about the teeth already and how cool they've made that and made them look a little bit more better than the other figures we've had in the past, we'll just get onto the colours. The colours I really like of this one is in this like dark grey colour around the face, which scatters around the going down the snout, and we have this cream colour on the jaw, which has been very well known for Mattel to do. And then we've got this striped colour of this light blue, and then the rest in this like stone grey, which really looks nice. The details on this figure looks absolutely awesome, especially in the tail area and especially in the head area. So here is the head up close. You've got some really nice textures and lumps and bumps, and I think it looks absolutely awesome. This dark colouring really complements this light grey colour. And we have this scattering of dark grey going down the snout, and it just looks really awesome. I like the spikes, spikes on the side of the head. Just look really, really nice. Got some nice stony type of scale detailing going around the side of the head and around the side of his shoulder. And the tail just reminds me of something like a dragon's tail kind of thing. It scatters into these individual like scales and then goes into these really nice textured pattern on the tail with freckling on the skin, as we've known from Mattel in the past. And then articulation wise, it can move its arms out like that. We all know how these all work. They've got a swivel like that and can go up and down, but this is for some people who are new to these figures. Then you can move the thighs in and out like that, and you can move the legs in a really good running action like that. And here is the sounds, and it chomps. That sounds really awesome. Sometimes it's a bit, you've got to get it going to make it really work. For play purposes, that is really, really cool. And then we have the scan code here. So you can pause away and scan away and add it into your Jurassic World Facts app. You can still use it. There you go. And then we have a swivel on the tail. I've noticed on mine that this tail is not fully connected in. I don't know why. It's the first time it's ever done it. But once it actually just stay in quite well. But I've just checked the other ones, and the other ones don't do that. But overall, my overall thoughts on this one is sculpt a 10 out of 10. Coloured scheme 10 out of 10. The action feature and the sounds 10 out of 10. The only problem is the problem with the tail there, but other than that, it looks absolutely awesome. So on to the next one, we have I'll move this one outside, away, and then we have this one. As we saw on the jaw on this one, it showed you how they've put the teeth in, and I like that. I like how they've done that. My favourite bit on this figure is the tail here. I would love how it's got these like how the spikes go in individual sizes, and it just looks really creepy and menacing. If you saw that, just that bit coming out of a like a lake, you would be so scared. But the face sculpt is really, really nicely done. As you can see, the coloured scheme is this really nice orange colour. And then we have this dark, like grey, blue colour with a little hint of like a browny purple colour on the tail there. And overall, that looks really awesome. The inside of the mouth is done in this nice colour of this like skin colour, shall we say, for the gums and the tongue. As you can see there. Then we have the scattering of orange just bleeding through the bottom bit of his belly and around the neck area. We have this texturing of spikes at the top. And it just looks really, really awesome. Some people are bothered about this button, but I am an ER, and it's not like a real big deal to me. And the face sculpt looks really, really nice. I like the little bit of spikes across the like eyebrow area, and the thin, elongated jaw just looks quite creepy. And it's such an awesome figure. As you can see, you have to assemble the tail, and it gives it like a swivel. I kind of wish on this figure that they could have added it to make it move side to side. But yeah, overall looks really awesome. And then I've got to try and get this up. Sometimes these are easy to get up, and sometimes they're not. You need to have like, there you go. So you can pause away and scan away. And let's hear it and see it for one last time. Then that big jaw would be scary. And then the legs, it doesn't really matter about moving the legs that much. Obviously, it's nice that they have the articulation, but with an species being like low to the ground like that, you can't really move the legs anyway. But it's nice that they've added them, so you can move the legs pretty much all the way around. You can move them out like that as well. You can't really move the thighs in and out on this one, but you can move the legs back and forth. And obviously there's the swivel on the tail. But yeah, I am done with the review on this one as well. I really like the details around here as well. Mine's more like the sculpts more than anything. I really like to look at how much detail they had in them. And you can see they've added quite a lot in this one. And my overall thoughts on this is it's a 10 out of 10 again. I kind of wish that this was more like a dulled down orange, but other than that, I still give this coloured scheme a 10 out of 10 and everything else. So on to the last one. Now this one, I do like the colours, but I'm not a big fan of them at the same time. I'm not a big fan of like orangey colours. I'm more, I'm more into like browns and greens. This is more like oranges in like a yellow orange, but overall the sculpt and everything is so cool. It's nice that Mattel's added more species once again to keep the line a bit more excited, changing action features, changing sculpt on the teeth and stuff like that is really nice. So Mattel, carry on doing a brilliant job. And yeah, and this is the face sculpt up close. It's got this brown colour underneath the jaw. It's got this strike of like light cream colour on the side of the head. This like mustardy yellow scattered and spotted around the body. And then the rest of the body is in this like I can't describe, like a brick orange but a bit more faded, and then it's just got this like little random bit of scattered orange around the nose area. So quite a lot of colours, but they're all kind of blend really well, but sometimes you have to have like a good look at them to notice them a bit better. But overall the face sculpt is really nice. I thought the eye was a bit off printed, but it's not. It's just looking more forward. Very dragony kind of scale looking around the face here. And there's the sound there. And there is the inside of the teeth done as well. This one I would have liked it if they added a little bit of like maybe this brown on the claws. Just so it doesn't look so one colour. If it's darker colours, it kind of gets away, but if it's lighter colours, it just looks a bit like it really needs like a dark colour on the claws and the feet. I really like the details on the legs here, the scale detailing going down the legs there. Some nice texture in here. Some lumps and bumps. Muscle definitions and creases around the legs here. There's lots of different types of scales on this one, as you've got like the lumps and bumps and textures, scales scatter down the legs here and scatter down the side of the tail here, and then you've got like smoother textures. So yeah, it's very detailed and a very awesome figure. Same as always, you can move the arms up and down, move it out like that. Move it all the way around, swivel on the tail as you can see here, and then we have the thighs that move in and out, and you can do running action. And let's see its action feature. That's very, very cool. I like the way it moves its jaw as it moves its head down, like it's gonna get its prey. Very, very cool. Oh, and it just stands very, very well. It stands very steady. These figures have started standing really, really good. Do you remember, like, right at the beginning when they first came out and some of them dipped down, they couldn't stand, and they've really fixed that problem. Overall, if I was to give this a scale to 1 to 10, I'd give its colour scheme about around an 8 out of 10. The sculpt a 10 out of 10, and everything else is 10 out of 10. So I'm going to bring them all back now. Boom. If you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is Liam_Magpie. I do a lot of Jurassic World content on there. Please like and subscribe to my channel and hit that alarm bell for more toy related stuff. I do a lot of mixed toys on my channel, from Pokemon, Jurassic World, and other toys as well. I have more Jurassic World stuff coming up soon, so that's another reason to like and subscribe. I am sorry I'm a bit late to the game on these, but I am back, so please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye. And one last thing before I end this review, this is the scan code for the last figure, so you can pause away and scan away and add it to your Jurassic World Facts app, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys.